old-fashioned walk. I'm just bursting with talk. What a tale could be told if we went for an old-fashioned walk. Let's take a stroll through the park, down a lane where it's dark, and a heart that's controlled may relax on an old-fashioned walk. I know for a couple who seem to be miles apart, there's nothing like walking and having a heart-to-heart. I know a girl who declined, just couldn't make up her mind. She was wrapped up and sold, coming home from an old-fashioned walk. Everybody's hand in hand, swinging down the lane. Everybody's feeling grand, swinging down the lane. That's the time I miss the bliss that we might have known. Nights like this when I'm all alone. Oh, when the moon is on the rise, baby, I'm so blue. Watching lovers making eyes like we used to do. When the moon is on the way, still I'll be waiting all in vain. Should be swinging down the lane with you. Hi, everybody. Well, today we're taking a walk. Yes, we're taking a walk. Look at this beautiful backdrop, huh? I feel like I'm in, where? Maybe in the Washington, D.C., in the suburbs. It's April and the cherry blossoms or something. I don't know. I just feel great in this, just here singing in front of this beautiful, beautiful scene. Well, I'm so glad you're here. Let's do this song. And by the way, so many of these songs I know that you know. So please, you know, I like you to sing along with me. Here we go. Oh, by the way, this particular song is done by Connie Francis. Well, it's from 1928. Actually, all of my songs are from way back when. Yeah. This one is a #1 hit for Connie Francis. She did it in 1977. And I think you can sing with me. We strolled the lane together, laughed at the rain together, sang love's refrain together. You knew long ago that our love would grow through storm and sun together. Our hearts as one together. You're gone from me, but in my memory we always will be together. Cherry pink and apple blossom white, when your true love comes your way. It's cherry pink and apple blossom white, the poets say. The story goes that once a cherry tree beside an apple tree did grow, and there a boy once met his bride-to-be long, long ago. The boy looked into her eyes, it was a sight to enthrall. The breezes joined in their sighs, the blossoms started to fall. As they gently caressed, the lovers looked up and found the branches of the two trees are intertwined, and that is why the poets always write. If there's a new moon bright above, it's cherry pink and apple blossom white when you're in love. Ooh, that's a Pres Prado song, yeah, from 1955. Well, this particular song is from 1942. The music was written by Jerome Kern and the lyrics by Johnny Mercer. It was in a film called You Were Never Lovelier. Remember this one? I'm old-fashioned. I love the moonlight. I love the old-fashioned things. The sound of rain upon a window pane. The starry song that April sings. This year's fancy, our passing fancies, but sighing sighs, holding hands, this my heart understands. I'm old-fashioned, but I don't mind it. That's how I want to be, as long as you agree to stay old-fashioned with me. Primrose Lane, life's a holiday on Primrose Lane, just a holiday on Primrose Lane with you. I can't explain when we're walking down Primrose Lane, even roses blooming in the rain with you. Sweet perfume, those little old roses bloom, and I want to walk with you my whole life through. Primrose Lane, a life's a holiday on Primrose Lane, just a holiday on Primrose Lane with you. 1959, and that was done by a vocalist by the name of Jerry Wallace. Yeah. You know, just a few days ago, I heard this song on YouTube, and it was sung by Danny O'Donnell, you know, that wonderful Irish singer that, oh, who could not love Danny, right? But I heard him do this song, and I thought, yeah, I'm going to put this in the show. I'd never heard it before, but I thought, I'm going to put it in the show because it's called Down Memory Lane, and it's Let's Walk Down Memory Lane. Okay, so anyway, it goes like this. Let's walk down memory lane once more together. Let's talk about the way it was back then. And if we really try, I know that you and I will capture all those happy times again. Once more, let's sing the songs that made us happy, the songs that sometimes made us shed a tear. Let's stroll down memory lane and dream those dreams again. Close your eyes, turn back the years. Put your hand in mine and walk down memory lane. We'll sing the part we did back then, do it all again. You'll turn and say I love you, you'll tell me you're mine. Let's walk down memory lane and turn back the hands of time. Yeah, Danny O'Donnell. I did did that kind of in a waltz. I've heard it both ways now, in a waltz and also in quarter time. Okay, now, this is an old-fashioned show, and I have a dear friend who just lives up the street from me, actually at the end of the street. Her name is Glendine Hamilton. Last year, during one of my at-home shows, Glendine had asked me to do this song. I had never heard it before. It's a Sammy Kaye tune. And I thought, I got to learn it for her. So, Glendine, I know you watch my shows, so once again, I want to do this song because, it's old-fashioned. Tiddly winky winky wink, tiddly winky woo, I love you. Tiddly winky winky wink, tickly winky woo, love me too. I love you in the morning, I love you in the night, I love you in the evening when the stars are nice and bright. Tiddly winky winky winky, tiddly winky woo, I love you. Isn't that a cute song, folks? I'm so glad that she sent that to me. I understand the song was originally it was either a lullaby or a song that they sang in the English pubs. I'm not really sure. All right. Now, here's a tune from 1930, and Louis Armstrong and Ella Fitzgerald did it. They did it, I believe it was like 1951. But anyway, I know you'll remember this song. Well, most of you will. Would you like to take a walk? Do you think it's gonna rain? How about a sarsaparilla? Gee, the moon is yeller. Something good'll come from that. Have you heard the latest song? It's a very pretty strain. Don't you feel a little thrilly? Gee, it's getting chilly. Something good come from that. When you're strolling through the where's this, you need a who's this to lean upon. But when you have no who's this to hug and what's this, gosh darn. Would you like to take a walk? Do you think it's gonna rain? Ain't you tired of the talkies? I prefer the walkies. Something good'll come from that. Oh my. And while we're taking a walk, we see somebody coming down the path, walking rather slow and careful. Yeah. Little old lady passing by, catching everyone's eye. You have such a charming manner, sweet and shy, little old bonnet set in place, and a smile on your face. You're a perfect picture in your lavender and lace. A little ray of sunshine here, a little ray of sunshine there. Everyone is glad to meet you, walking round the square. Little old lady, time for tea. Here's a kiss, 2 or 3. You're just like that little old lady I hold dear to be. Yeah. That song was written by Hoagy Carmichael, and it comes from 1936. This was the first song to be in a Broadway show. The show is on, Broadway. Little Old Lady. And anyway, I'm glad I'm glad I could do it for you again. I did it, I think, last year on one of my shows. But anyway, now here's a song from 1934, and it was a big hit for the Mills Brothers. Right, Mills Brothers. So anyway, it goes like this, folks. I've got that old-fashioned love in my heart, and there it shall always remain. You're like an old ivy vine, cling closer all the time, through the years, joy and tears just the same. I've got that old-fashioned dream in my heart, and there it shall always be. Although the land may change to sea, it will never make a change in me. I've got that old-fashioned love in my heart. One more time. I've got that old-fashioned love in my heart, and there it shall always remain. You're like that old ivy vine, cling a little closer all the time, through the years, joy and tears just the same. I've got that old-fashioned dream in my heart, and there it shall always be. Although the land may change to sea, it will never make a change in me. I've got that old-fashioned love in my heart. Well, talk about old-fashioned. Let's go to 1911 and sing this one together. I want a girl just like the girl that married dear old Dad. She was a pearl and the only girl that Daddy ever had. A good old-fashioned girl with heart so true, one who loves nobody else but you. I want a girl just like the girl that married dear old Dad. Now, I know some of you are singing out there. Glenn Swanson out in Oakland, California. Yeah. I know that you were a barbershopper, so I bet you'll sing this with me. And some of you were barbershoppers and had sweet Adeliners, right? Let's do this again. I want a girl just like the girl that married dear old Dad. She was a pearl and the only girl that Daddy ever had. A good old-fashioned girl with heart so true, one who loves nobody else but you. I want a girl just like the girl that married dear old Dad. Now, I have got a medley of those old sing-along songs for you on the piano. So get your pencil and paper out. Nancy out there, and Jeannie, write down there and see if you've got, write down your answers to these. I know a lot of you folks know this in here in our village. So write them down on a piece of paper, and afterwards let's see how many you knew. I'm just going to play the piano, okay? Here we go. Well, there it is, the piano medley. Now, write down, or well, I check off, I should say, the names. I'll bet you got them all. All right, number one, Mary's a Grand Old Name. That was written in 1905 by George M. Cohan, and it was featured in the 1942 film Yankee Doodle Dandy, remember, with Jimmy Cagney? And it was reportedly that Cohan wrote that for his daughter, Mary. Number two, Peg of My Heart, written in 1913 for the musical Ziegfeld Follies. That was not written in Ireland. It's not really an authentic Irish song. However, we sing it St. Patty's Day, right? Number three, Margie, from 1920, and it was also known as My Little Margie. It was named after the 5-year-old daughter of Eddie Cantor, who recorded the song. Number four, Jeannie with the Light Brown Hair, was written by Stephen Foster in 1854 as he was thinking about his estranged wife. Five, Sweet Betsy from Pike, and that was written before 1858. It's a Gold Rush era song, and Burl Ives had the big hit of it in 1941. Betsy and her lover migrate to from Pike County, I believe Missouri, to California, for the Gold Rush. Number six, If You Knew Susie, was written in 1925 for Al Jolson. However, Eddie Cantor had the hit record. Number seven, Alice Blue Gown, and that song was inspired by the gown that was worn by Teddy Roosevelt's daughter, Alice, and it was performed in 1919 in a Broadway musical called Irene. Yes. Okay, number eight, Wait Till the Sun Shines Nellie, was written in 1905. Now, I read that it's a long-standing tradition that floor traders at the New York Stock Exchange sing this song on the last trading day of every year and on Christmas Eve. So what I've seen is that it's been the stock exchange anthem at least as far back as 19, I believe, in the early 34, I believe it was. So anyway, there you go. Did you check them off? All right. Well, folks, I have one more song for you. I want to thank you for coming and joining me here. Next week, the show is called Bonjour. Yes, it's about Paris. And we got another wonderful backdrop for you. All right, so this is a Burl Ives tune. And folks, we've had a wonderful walk. And now Burl Ives is singing about Nellie. Taking Nellie home. Walking Nellie home, yeah. Here it goes. From the sky the bright stars glittered, on the bank the pale moon shine. And 'twas from Aunt Dinah's quilted party I was seeing Nellie home. In her eyes I saw reflective all the dreams I'd ever known. And 'twas from Aunt Dinah's quilted party I was seeing Nellie home. I was seeing Nellie home. I was seeing Nellie home. And 'twas from Aunt Dinah's quilted party I was seeing Nellie home. And the reason I'm doing this for my last show is that, my last song of the show, is that the Waltons sang this in one of their episodes, and it was at the end of a season, and all of the whole cast got together and sang this song. In my arm her soft head rested light as ocean form, and 'twas from Aunt Dinah's quilted party I was seeing Nellie home. In my heart I felt a rapture that I never knew before, and 'twas from Aunt Dinah's quilted party there I was seeing Nellie home. I was seeing Nellie home. I was seeing Nellie home. And from Aunt Dinah's quilted party I was seeing Nellie home. And I'm thinking all my quilters out there, yeah, Sally and Sandy and so many of you, all you wonderful quilters, Joyce, and wow. Anyway, folks, thank you. Nellie just got home, and I'm going to say, now, I'll see you next week. I love you so much. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.